Hello. Week number 4 or 5, I think. I think 5 at this point. My back. Ah. So it's PA week, so that's why I'm a little bit dressed up. So for this 4-day break, right? This is what I had planned. I figured I'd catch up on some of my some of my labs and whatnot, and that was actually not too bad. But then physiology, I was a neuroscience major, so I'm familiar with like neuroscience. I understood it. I just can't remember it. But I've been using the flashcards, and like the first or second time around, like I couldn't remember anything. But doing it a couple of times, I'm seeing a little bit of progress, which is actually really fire and really awesome. I'm starting to feel a little hot. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually take this sweater off. On Saturday, I had planned to do like cell physiology and auto nervous system. The problem, or like what it was like, is I would study for a while, and then I wasn't being conscious of like what I'm studying or what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of just going through the actions rather than actually studying it, and honestly, it affected me to a detriment because I would feel like just the mood to like not do it anymore while making no progress. Well, not making real progress, and that would really affect me. That was kind of rough, but fortunately, it's things I recognize, and there's still more time to it. And I wanted to catch up on like pharmacology because again, I don't know if I mentioned last time, but pharmacology is a really, I think I did mention it, but it's a really good foundation for clinicals and somewhat physiology. I'm trying to catch up onto like respiratory pharmacology. That's where we're at right now, and I'm looking into antibiotics, and like there's a bunch of classes, which great and fine, dandy, right? At least you have your classifications, some level of organizations, fine. But I'm going through them and I'm looking at it, I'm understanding it, right? And like any questions I have, I actually ask ChatGPT to like break it down for me further or like explain it in a different way, and it's phenomenal. I very much recommend. And then I'm noticing like certain like holes in like the antibiotics and there's certain overlaps between other ones. And it's like, wait, so like these levels of organization is not even like valid either, like I mean, it is valid, and then you have like a couple exceptions, which is just so annoying, Today's a long day, 11:30 to 7:30, and then we have anatomy quiz tomorrow, and I'm really just like looking at the pictures and looking at things. Like I'm not even going so hard on this because like honestly, least of my worries. And then we have honestly after today, I'm probably just going straight to sleep. The other thing too, like I've been eating like very not so healthy, and like at least when I don't eat healthy, at least I enjoy it. I've been eating unhealthy and not enjoying it, and it's like, damn, it's just like it just feels bad. So I just feel bad right now. The other thing too. Wait till you hear, right? My barber that I go to is typically he's mad valid. Like his tapers and fades, very nice, right? But a little more on the expensive side, And I in PA school is bread, so I can't go there regularly. So I tried another spot that my boy recommended of sorts, and this guy's a chatterbox, man. Like, oh my god, he talks too much. And the first time, all right, fine, he's talking. It's like, I have no problem with him talking. As long as they do it, right? Like, if you get the job done, do whatever you want. I really don't care, right? He left low key the first time. Left a couple spots on me, which is like not valid. All right, fine. I just trimmed it down myself. Then when I got home, and then the next time, which is the most recent time, I asked for a taper. I get a taper. You see, taper. I don't know if you can see it. Low key, kind of clean, kind of clean. But the other side, bro, give me a fade, yo. Are you serious, bro? Like, and I told him like in the moments, just like even it out or whatnot, somewhat. And this is what it's a come to. Which I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, I probably could have asked for a fade on both sides after that, but like, whatever. You can't even you can't even tell, low key. Like, honestly, I'm not going back. I told him like next time, like taper, right? But every barber gets two. I can't go back to that one. And the last and I guess greatest news yet. I've got a ton of pollen on my car, so my car is just an allergy bomb. And welcome to New York City, where tickets are irregular. God dang it! I was just talking about not able to paying for like valid haircuts. Now I got a ticket. Like, oh, so dumb. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. PA week. Let's go PAs. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye. I just need to be scolded, like straight up. Okay, some context. I just scored a 68 on my quiz, which again the quizzes aren't worth a lot, but like, what the hell, man? You know, I didn't study too much, you know, but still, like, what the hell, man? 68, come on, get it together. The thing is, like, I've studied so much of trying to like catch up this weekend on like everything else almost, but I didn't get to catch up actually, which makes me feels bad because like, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't want to call it burnout, but like I would study a lot, and then once it was done, I like wasted some time. I mean, I watched some episodes of my show and whatnot, get back into it, and then like Sunday and Monday, I just lost a concept of time. You know, like I would go through a series of like just watching a bunch of episodes, and then back to studying, and then like feel burnt out again, and watch a bunch of episodes. It just feels bad, you know. Like I wanted to just get it over with, get it done. It's just like how many times do I gotta do this, you know? And I guess, you know, my classmates were also saying is repetition for like, you know, physiology and just in general, like, you know, just reading over the lecture over and over. But like, damn, bro, it takes me 3 hours to get through one lecture, you know, at least for like pharmacology, it takes like 3 hours. And like, or like physiology, it takes like 3 hours. So, like, do we even have enough time in a day to just keep doing it? And just, oh my God. At the same time, I need to lock in, just ah how just I missed, just get it done. Man, that first one hurt. I just gotta get it done, you know, like as long as I was grazing over passing, I was like fine, you know, it is what it is, you know. But the moment the moment I failed the damn quiz, I'm like tight now, because that's not gonna cut it, you know. Like just like last video, or like even this morning, just talking about, you know, gotta strive for like 80s, 90s, you know, and here I am at 68, you know, like hey, it happens to the best of us, right? And whatever, blah blah, whatever. Just damn it, it gets me mad, you know. And the other thing too, like you know, one of my older PAs that I used to work with, you know, he hit me up, asked me like how's it going and whatnot, and I was like, yo, I mean, I'm getting cooked, you know. He's like, yo, you know, hang out with like the smarter kids and whatnot, and like study with them, which, you know, I will do and plan to do, I guess. But at the same time, like, yo, why am I not that smart kid, bro? Like, why is it not me already? Like, come on, son. Now that I have the camera on me, like, I'm like smiling a little more because I know I'm gonna look back at it and laugh, you know. So I'm already like, it's kind of meta in that sense, you know. 10 minutes ago, I was not laughing. I was not smiling. We come back. We come back stronger. We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow when there's tomorrow's physiology. We come back stronger tomorrow. Day of the exam, right? Physiology today. Let's get hype. Let's get excited. I believe nervousness and excitedness or excitation has a very similar like physiological response. When you get nervous, you might shake, but also when you're excited, you might shake in joy. You got very similar responses, you know. A motto I like to go by of sorts is like, you know, life is all about perspective, and a place that I've used it personally was like on roller coasters. Like I'm afraid of heights, you know. So when I went on a roller coaster and, you know, I decided, you know, I'm just gonna do it, the adrenaline rush is still there, you know. It still exists, right? But I'm still scared, you know, and nervous, you know. So I kind of like channeled it into like an excited manner, and I find that it works for me, you know. When I start screaming and laughing, you know, it's great. But now let's get hype. We be burning, not concerning what nobody wanna say. Your time is up, my time is now. I was fighting animals. I was fighting monsters to get through that. At this point, I'm just so like I'm being pulled by emotions like left and right that my standards are lowering and I'm feeling better, you know? From my original standards, it's not great, but from the perspective of not failing, fantastic. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm at this point. Like just don't fail. Like holy shit. All right. All right. Oh, so the end of week 6, I believe. Past physio exam. That was tough, you know. I think that one went kind of decent because I actually like broke it down, went through it, and like things of that sort. Right, I passed. Now with the greatest scores, 80. You know, it's crazy because like I was just telling a an alumni or like the PA, my standards have dropped in a sense. At this point, I'm happy to pass because it's tough otherwise. I'm happy to pass. I think that quiz I failed low key traumatized me. Now I'm not one to like fail or like do bad. I haven't seen a 60 in a minute. I'm happy to pass, but there's other people that definitely score better. I don't want to be one to just compare, but aspire and strive to be the best, right? Or to be better. At this point, water's up here and we're just trying, not even, water's up here and we're just surviving. Ending on a higher note, I'm also grateful that I can make little skits like, crying and whatnot. And not that this is not getting to me, because it's definitely getting to me. And making these skits are kind of fun. And I hope to make a couple more skits, like here and there, and hopefully be entertaining, at least to myself. And later on, think about how cringy or stupid or whatever it was. I definitely feel it after when I gotta submit these to my good pal and friend and editor. Um, it's definitely super cringe, but hey, I'm grateful for the privilege and the ability to even be stressed out in the first place. You know what I mean? Um, Not everyone gets to be where I'm at and sit in the shoes or stand in the shoes. All right, come on, you know what I mean. To be in the place I am. I'm grateful to even be this stressed out. There's people that are stressed out for other things and other livelihoods, like food on the table, place to stay, and things like that, and have way bigger, stresses and stressors. So I'm grateful that I can be stressed about just school. And grateful for that for sure. On that note, from whatever time and place, wherever you've seen watching this, or wherever I am in the future watching this, to me, myself, and I, to anybody else, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Goodbye.